What is up here, YouTube? E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! As you know, this video is a little bit late, but Dallas has lost to the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what it is about the guy, guys, but he just keeps making me happy. He did beat us last year, but he's done so much good for us when it comes to beating Dallas that I just can't even hate the guy. Like, it's actually to the point where I just like the guy. I like watching him just beat Dallas every single time. So as you know, Dallas lost and the Eagles completely torched the Arizona Cardinals, guys. It was a beautiful game to watch. The Eagles needed to finally have that breakout game where we just blew up. I mean, Nelson Agholor had a touchdown. Torrey Smith had a touchdown. Trey Burton had a touchdown. It was great. LeGarrette Blount could have had a touchdown if there wasn't that flag there. It was just everything was going right for the Eagles. I mean, it was amazing. So we really needed that, and I'm glad to see it. Carson Wentz is developing into the quarterback that I thought he was. Everyone thought I was crazy. You know, they always said, you know, he's not that good. He didn't even play in the Pac-12. All this crap. He won championships. Like, we knew. He's from a winning culture. We knew that this guy was going to be this way. So great to see. I don't want to see it. I mean, I don't want to hear it from people anymore. This discussion is over. Will he have some bad games going forward? Yes, obviously. Every quarterback does. But I don't want to hear it anymore. Carson Wentz is a freaking stud, and he's much better than Dak Prescott, and he's much better than Jared Goff. So I don't want to hear the comparisons anymore. But I still will. That's the problem. So whatever. But yeah, glorious win. Nelson Agholor is the guy I wanted to really talk about, guys. I know I've made a lot of bitching videos about him, but you know what? Similar to like Reggie Wayne on the Colts, if you guys remember how he started off really bad, then he became one of the Colts' all-time greats. I'm not saying Agholor will be that, but you know, I think I was wrong about Agholor, guys. I think it was wise to keep him. I think he's developing into a quarterback weapon, and he is. I mean, now that he's got a team, you know, he was drafted by Chip Kelly, but, you know, now he's got Carson Wentz. He's got the supporting cast. Doug Pederson is a much more emotionally mature coach, as Jeffrey Lurie has said. So I think he's found a home here finally, guys. I think Nelson Agholor will come into his own, and it's great to see because he was a guy, he's homegrown talent. And I got to admit it, he's going to be better than Jordan Matthews ever was. So trading Jordan Matthews doesn't seem like that big of a problem anymore, really. I've kind of forgot about him already, which is sad to see. I'm not trying to bash on Matthews. He was great while he was with us, but he just never had that breakout talent that we wanted to see from a guy like that. So it's great to see. You know, Alshon Jeffrey, Torrey Smith. We got so many weapons on offense now. You know, Zach Ertz is coming into his own. Zach Ertz has really been showing his stride in the past couple games. And him and Carson Wentz, they just have this like great connection together, and it's amazing to watch. It's a pleasure to watch, really, because these guys have started to build up some great repertoire, and it goes into the games. You know, Zach Ertz is always getting touchdowns with Carson Wentz now. He's always connecting for these 8, 10-yard, 12-yard passes, which is great to see. You know, it's like Carson Wentz, he's got a go-to guy with Zach Ertz. So that's what we're getting. And I know this whole team is just clicking now, guys. Our defense, we've had a lot of injuries, but it's like they've built depth now. We got like Rasul Douglas, you know, and then we got Sidney Jones and Ronald Darby like waiting to come back. Like the Eagles they're good to go right now. You got Jalen Mills stepping up, Rasul Douglas, you know, Malcolm Jenkins as always, Jordan Hicks, Michael Kendricks. Like I said, I never thought Michael Kendricks should have been traded. So I'm glad to see that he's finally showing what I always thought he could be, which is a good linebacker. I mean, linebackers, we don't have a lot of them, so the Eagles needed to keep this guy. They need to keep as much linebackers as they could. So it's good to see this team is just gelling, guys. It's going to be great to see how they go forward. We got the Panthers on Thursday Night Football. I can't wait to see how that game goes now. Both of these teams are 4-1. My buddy's actually a really big Panthers fan, so it's going to be fun to just watch that. But honestly, I hope we beat them. The Panthers are the enemy. Cam Newton can eat me, and I hope we just beat them and dominate. We prove we're 5-1. We're 2 games ahead of Dallas, guys. That hasn't happened in a long time. So enjoy that while it lasts. The Eagles are flying high in this division this year. And it's great to see. Doug Pederson is another guy. I feel like he's coming into his own. Again, I don't want to prematurely call it, but I think he's panning out to be a good coach. He's getting used to the system. Him and Carson Wentz are building up that Andy Reid, Donovan McNabb relationship that we wanted. And it's great to see. So, yeah, going forward, you know, we got the Panthers for Thursday night. Then we get a nice long break before we play the Redskins. And that's going to be, it'll be great to go into that game 5-1, guys. If we can go into the Redskins 5-1, that's a really, really good place to be. So, and I think they can do it. I think we can beat the Panthers. The Panthers are suspect. They haven't really beaten that many good teams other than the New England Patriots. The Lions are pretty good, but, you know, it's like they beat the Niners. Like, they haven't done a whole lot. The Saints blew them out. The Panthers are a team that we can definitely beat, and honestly, a team that we should beat. So, the Eagles are due for a beating. I mean, we're taking revenge for that 2015 season where the Panthers beat us, the Cardinals beat us. You know, we're coming back with a vengeance. Carson Palmer looked like a freaking deer in the headlights today. He didn't even know how to handle Philly, and it was great. This team is just taking care of business, guys. It's very fun to watch, and I can't wait to see where we go. But anyway, guys, that's my video. Great victory over the Cardinals today. Dallas lost. The Redskins are on the bye. Also, the Giants lost. You know, I don't really wish anything on Odell Beckham Jr. He broke his leg, is what it looks like. I don't personally like the guy at all. I think he's an arrogant prick. But, you know, I don't wish injury on any players. So it's sad to see that. But, you know, the Giants, they're 0-5. They're done, guys. They're literally done. There's no way they can come back. I mean, I just don't see it. They have so many injuries at this point. It's just impossible. So, yeah, Eagles, they're top right now. Dallas and the Redskins are the people we're looking out for, guys. And we have a chance in just 2 weeks' time to take care of business with the Redskins and sweep them if possible. We can go ahead and go 2-0 against them, and that would be amazing to see. Just take care of business, guys. But anyway, that's going to be my video. This has been Jigsaw0097. What do you guys think about this Eagles team going forward? Do you think we have what it takes to get into the vaunted postseason, maybe even win that vaunted NFC East title, and possibly go into the playoffs and beyond? This team is ready to go. If not this year all the way, in the next 3 years minimum, I say the Eagles are ready to go to that Super Bowl, guys. I'm not even kidding here. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all later, and I will leave it with EAGLES, Eagles.